Millions of women have to pay for menstruation products. There is also the pink tax, which means that women are taxed on products marketed towards women, and men are not subjected to the pink tax because this tax is directly for women. About $18,000 is spent in a lifetime for women on menstruation products. That's a lot when you're including Midol, tampons or pads, panty liners, which help reduce the bleeding into your underwear. Underwear that have stains, you have to buy new ones. There's birth control, there's sugary treats that you have for cravings when you're bleeding. Now, do I think that women should have to pay for this? No, I do not think that women have to pay for this because we are not choosing to bleed on cotton products. We have a choice, but do we want to bleed on ourselves? No, we do not. I believe that women should not have to pay for these products because we are naturally supposed to bleed. We are supposed to ovulate and all sorts of things. Men, however, have the luxury, not saying that women, bleeding is not beautiful and natural, but it's more of a curse when you have to pay so much money a month or in a year for menstruation products. And $18,000 in your lifetime is a lot. Around a month, $200 you spend on menstruation products. And my evidence comes from the HuffPost by Jessica Kane, May 8th, 2015. I also believe that women and husbands and sons and daughters and partners shouldn't have to pay for this because it's a natural process that we have to do, and that's so much money that we could be using in our everyday lives, and the economy is getting worse and we do not have the money, especially now in this wrecked economy, to pay for such a natural thing. My second thing that I would like to convince is that women should not have to pay for birth control, and I believe that we don't have to pay for birth control because it's also a good alternative to bleeding, because some and most birth control products help women not bleed, not have to pay all that money a month for bleeding. And I believe that many women also would like to have consensual sex and not be able to worry about putting an infant child at risk or their own life at risk, not being able to afford a baby. And there is also sexual assault victims every year that have to go through pro-life activists that who torture them and say mean things and constantly tell them that they should not have an abortion from their sexual predator. And I believe that if we have free menstrual products and free birth control, that women's lives would be much easier, especially to cut down on the pink tax. And I feel as though women are subjected to this because we have a lot of things that men do not do, which is carry a child, conceive it, carry it, bleed, PMS, and mostly men do not take birth control. I believe that when you spend on birth control, that is also expensive. And the IUD is about $70. Condoms are $125 at least. Spermicide is about $100 $180, Depo is $200, oral contraception is $390, NuvaRing is $390, and the pouch is $390, and that's annual. I got this from Does Birth Control Fit Your Budget? Compare the cost of contraceptives. That is the article, and it has come from Menstrual Beads, I believe, is the website. I feel as though this would solve a lot of issues in life, the poverty rate, because people, can't afford a child at this time in life, are, in depression for keeping a child that they conceived out of sexual assault. And I believe that we should not have to bleed and pay for something that is similar to toilet paper that is free in public restrooms. And I feel as though if we naturally bleed, we should not have to pay for what we naturally do. Thank you.